Hey guys, welcome to the How to Make More Money in the Modern World course. Like I've said before, this course is part of a mini series of multiple short courses in which we're going to explore different tools, applications, and technologies that you can use to generate more revenue, more income, and more money. So I'm really excited to have you here because there are literally tons and tons of opportunities out there. And I'm just really excited to open your eyes to all of these because I'm really looking forward what you're going to be doing with your time and with your talents to generate and create more income. Now, we're not going to focus only on one single particular tool, but on many of the different tools that are out there. Now, when I talk about tools to make more money and different ways to make more money in the gig economy, the knowledge economy, and beyond, people tend to think about two particular examples, or three: YouTube, Uber, and Airbnb. Those three. Generally, people, when we talk about side hustles or modern ways in which you can make money, or the gig economy and the knowledge economy, etc., generally people tend to think about these particular three things: Airbnb, Uber, and YouTube. But those are just two drops in an ocean full of tons and tons and thousands and hundreds of thousands of opportunities which you can use to create more income and more money. And that's what we're going to be covering in this course and in the rest of the mini series and other courses that are part of this program, in which I'm going to show you how and what you can use to generate more money by leveraging on the power of technology. So we're not going to be focusing on one single example or one particular app or one particular success story, but on multiple different apps, different technologies, and different ways in which you can make money, so you can start thinking and reflecting on which one better suits your talents, your passions, and your particular scenario and context, because we're all have different situations happening around us, right? So this is not a one size fits all type of thing. That's one of the things I want you to learn while you're watching this, in that there are many different things out there, and all of us have different talents and different things that we feel passionate about or that we are better at than others. And that's what you got to play. You got to play to your strengths. And you also have to have the open mind and willingness to learn and adapt. And that will help you thrive as you set up your different businesses, or one particular business if you want to focus on one thing and then take it from there. And it's also okay to explore and to make mistakes. That is part of the journey. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is real life, and I'm not gonna sell you on stuff that I know is completely unrealistic and unachievable. And to be completely clear about this, I don't think you're gonna be making a ton of money from the get-go. Now, has that happened? Yes. Does it often happen? No. Is it a miracle that people make money in the very short term? Perhaps, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is there are very few cases where people are making tons of money in the very short term by doing legal stuff, right? And those scenarios happen to be related to things such as sometimes people, are just lucky and they are working on the right thing at the right point in time in a unique particular set of circumstances that set them up for success. But that's not the case for everyone. And that's why I don't want to focus on those, outliers, on odd scenarios where people start making a ton of money from the get-go, because I know for a fact, and from personal experience and from what I have seen across the world and across different countries, that is not what happens often. Generally, entrepreneurs make tons of mistakes and they fall before they're actually walking and running, and before they're actually making, a decent amount of money. Now, also the other thing is, like anything else, once you start, you're generally not great at it unless you have a natural talent and a natural ability that somebody else perhaps doesn't have. A lot of people, you have to learn and practice to get better at it. And that's normal. That's okay. That's human. And that's part of what we're going to be exploring in this journey as well, as I'm going to show you different things in which you can, use and leverage to make money. And you're going to see examples of some people that are making, a couple of bucks here and there to, get a cup of coffee or pay for gas or for, the phone bill or whatever. But you're also going to see examples of other people who are actually making so much money that they've decided to retire, and they've decided, just to focus solely on the modern way in which they are generating additional revenue or additional money, which has now become pretty much their main source of income. Now, I do think that it's great if you can have more than one source of income and more than one revenue stream, because the more you have, the wealthier you are, and also the more diversified you are. And in investment and anything that has to do with financials and finance, it is important to not put all of your eggs in one basket. You know, that old saying of don't put all of your eggs in one basket still applies, and is still one of the golden, most basic rules 101 of financials, financial management, and financial freedom. And that's why I'm not gonna be advocating for you to put all of your money, all of your energy on a particular single thing, when I know it's important to diversify. Now, having said that, I do think it's important for you to focus initially on something that you wanna, devote your energy, attention, and practice, and then build from there, right? I don't think it's a great idea when you start, working on 10 things to start with, because that will break your attention and it will make it harder for you to learn, and it will make it harder for you to go through the learn curve on how to make money in one particular thing. Now, what I would recommend is you start with one of the many things that I'm going to show you, the one that you feel, touches something that you feel like passionate about, or something that you relate to, or something that you have a talent, or if you don't have a talent, but you actually have a lot of interest and willingness to learn. Let's say, for example, you don't know anything about photography, but you want to learn about photography and you want to make money by taking pictures and posting those pictures. Well, I'm going to show you how you can make money with your pictures, the pictures that you're taking. And it might not be something that you're going to have experience initially, but you have the interest and the passion to learn about it. And that is part of the journey. And that's something that I consider is one of the success factors in you making more money in the modern world. Okay? But if, for example, you were already, let's say, a photographer and super talented, well, you should be leveraging on that talent, because you should be getting paid for that super talent that you have, or that natural ability that you have to capture the essence and the beauty of something in a photograph that not other people have, or that not everyone else has. All right. So that's what we're going to be covering in this course. And I'm just putting you here and showing you a couple of snippets from an online magazine that I have created, which I call Tools to Make Money, that I share with people for free all over the world. And the tons of people are generally watching and reading, because this inspires them and encourages them in ways of making more money. And there's a ton of really valuable articles here, which I'm going to share the link with you later in the course so you can explore and read more about this. But like I said, we're actually going to deep dive into each of the different apps that are out there that you can use to generate additional revenue streams for you and for your family. All right, guys, I look forward to showing you what's out there so that you can become a wealthy person and reach the holy grail of financial freedom. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.